Okay, alright. So y'all probably wondering, where have I been? What have I been doing? Okay, so let me just say that I have some stuff behind the scenes. I'm cooking up some delicious stuff behind the scenes right now. I hope you're ready, okay, because if you're not, you need to be, because let me just say, I am going, oh, well, hold up, I don't want to spoil nothing right now. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything. I want to keep you in suspense. So if you're listening right now, and if you're watching right now, peep this, okay? I just want to let you know, okay? I got some juicy stuff cooking right now. Some juicy stuff cooking right now. Oh my goodness, let me just say, oh my goodness. Oof, I mean, it's so good that I'm amazed, okay? I'm shocked, okay, that I'm amazed. I'm amazed at my own work. I'm like, what's going on here? This is crazy right now, okay? Oh, whew, I can't even breathe, whew. Okay, so let's actually get into this video real quick, okay? So, Switch Mini, right? So, this was some news a few days ago. I think it was like Monday or so, Tuesday, right? And, you know, I saw the video from Switch Force, and I saw the comment section. Literally, the top comments were like, yo, this ain't happening, blah, 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 this and that and the third. Yo, listen. When I first saw the video, I was like, okay, wait, a Switch Mini? I was like, huh, a Switch Mini. Alright, then I remembered a few years back when Iwata was alive, he did say when the NX, about the NX, basically when the Switch was the NX back in the day, where we didn't know what the Switch was, you know what I mean? He did say that the Switch, the NX, is going to be a family of systems. So then I was like, hold up real quick, that actually, you know, actually makes sense. So if they actually do make another Switch, you know what I'm saying, it would make sense for them to do that. Okay, 2019 is kind of like what we're kind of, well, that's kind of like the predicted date or whatever, but you know what I mean? But, speaking of Switch Minis, and them actually making Switch Mini, it makes sense because if they do this, they have to drop the 3DS. And I know, whew, they have to drop the 3DS. I can't, as much as you like the 3DS, they have to get rid of this thing. They have to. Okay, I know Fire Emblem comes out next month, okay, and I know, hey, Pikmin comes out, when's that game come out? I don't know, I really don't know, when that game comes out, but those are pretty much the only two games that I know right now that are coming to the system. Also, Fire Emblem Warriors, which is actually coming to the 3DS as well, but that's the new 3DS, so, yeah, but for real though, they have to drop this system, because I remember back in the day, during the Wii U days, where when they had a Nintendo Direct, they would focus on the 3DS more than the Wii U. I'm like, yo, why are more 3DS games being announced than the Wii U? Like I'm sitting here like, yo, what is happening right now? You know what I'm saying? The 3DS got more love than the Wii U, okay? They have to drop this thing. As much as you like the 3DS, they have to drop it. It has to go. Anyway, the thing has to go, alright? So, I know the 3DS is a great system, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, you know, playing Dragon Quest and stuff like that. Fire Emblem comes out next month, but the system has to be done, okay? It has to be over with, okay? When 2019 comes, they definitely, you know, if they're gonna make, you know, a new Switch version, or I said a new Switch version, but a new Switch, basically, they're gonna have to get rid of that 3DS because they have to focus on the Switch probably the next 2 years or so. You know what I mean? So they definitely have to, you know, focus on the Switch. Also, about the how we're gonna make this thing is they definitely gonna have to not have Joy-Cons, okay? Because if they have Joy-Cons for this is ridiculous, okay? The Joy-Cons are already, well, I wouldn't say the Joy-Cons are small, but they're pretty moderately sized for, you know, regular hands. I don't have big hands or small hands. I'm kind of like, it's kind of like normal, well, I guess you can say they're small, but they're pretty normal to me, obviously, you know. But if they make this thing, they have to have no Joy-Con at all. It has to be one system like the Vita. So there's no way to dock it, there's no way to detach anything. It's just all one system, and NeoGAF actually made a good mock-up of this. Okay, this is actually really good, and they actually had different colors like blue, red, green, all that other stuff, purple. You know, so it would make sense for them to kind of do this. And you know, since, you know, Iwata has passed away and he's gone, the Switch pretty much was his vision. You know what I'm saying? Taking the console and taking the handheld and putting it into one, and he was saying that this thing is going to be a family of systems, kind of like, you know, like Nintendo systems, or maybe their handhelds, you know, their iterations of handhelds, like the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy, well, the Game Boy Pocket, the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy SP, the Game Boy Micro, all that stuff. It's all a family, okay? The Switch is gonna have a family of systems. So we might see like a Switch Mini, a Switch XL, a Switch. I don't know why there would be a Switch XL, but God, I don't know. But it's definitely gonna be happening. All right, don't rule it out. A Switch Mini or another kind of version of Switch is gonna happen, definitely. You can definitely put your chickens or your eggs on that one. I'm not really sure how people say it. But anyways, that's it for this video, and yeah, as I said before, man, make sure you stick around, because some juicy stuff is being cooked right now. Okay, some juicy stuff is being cooked right now. Let's go, baby. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Oh man.